But people do still find themselves going back to that depression state. I'm going to mainly talk about BTS in this video, but
these are my own thoughts and opinions. I'm going off the top of the dome. So
step off!
Hi everybody, it's your girl Charity, and I just wanted to say that if BTS would have disbanded this year, I would have been shattered. I would have been done with K-pop. I would have just laid in bed. I would have got up, sat in the corner, drunk a bottle of Hennessy, a bottle of soju, maybe 5, and just listening to their music. And that would have been the end of Charity's K-pop adventure.
We're going to get her out of that place.
But I really just wanted to talk about how being a K-pop fan is really stressful on so many levels. Since being a fan of K-pop since 2009, and so many other people have just gone through so much with all of the disbandments, scandals, all of the anti-fans, and then recently the situation with Top and then Jungyoung. And on top of that, come to find out that BTS almost disbanded. Maybe those situations also had an effect on BTS, but thank God that they're still together, because it is kind of ironic how being a K-pop fan is stressful, because for most of us, K-pop does literally, it relieves stress and it just helps us with depression. But now that BTS has said what they said and they want to be transparent with us, I'm actually kind of grateful, because now I can prepare for their disbandment ahead of time. Now that we kind of have a warning, we have maybe like 2 more good years with BTS before they start enlisting in the military. So within these years that we have left, I'm just going to try to go to their concerts, and I'm hoping and praying that they have another fan meet in the United States, hopefully in Atlanta preferably. So that I high touch with them again. But I really just want to put a lot of things in perspective for the fans. So let's just say BTS take a 3-year break, and with 2 of those years they're going to go into the military, and of course along with those years they're still going to be composing and writing and hopefully meeting up with each other just to keep their friendship as close as it is. And with that break they can also pursue their individual dreams, like for example acting. I'm saying all of this because I'd rather BTS take a break and experience life as individuals, because we don't know what was said for even one of them to have that thought of disbanding.
Are you saying that you hate being a host? That you hate this club?
To be honest, I'd have to say yes.
So let me break this down for you. You can even put yourself in this situation.
but just remember, these are my own thoughts and opinions, which could be hella wrong. Enjoy!
Just think about living with your family or your friends and working with them. Yes, you love them, but seeing them every day. Even Key from SHINee said that he just wanted to hit Minho because he just seen him too much. And at that point he knew that he had to move. Because when I used to have roommates, it did really get aggravating seeing a certain person every day. And with that comes a lot of mental health issues, especially because they film Bon Voyage and V-Live and other stuff. And then they still have to see each other when they have business meetings. It's just a lot. And to put even more of a perspective for you guys, like it's December 18th, a year after Kim Jong-un's departure. SHINee and Jungyoung have brought me out of a really deep depression when I was in college. And I'm so grateful for them. Just like how BTS does that for a lot of armies. They just have you being the motivations for a lot of armies to just want to live and be themselves and do better in life. Because they entertain us with their music, the shows. And for most of us, we do read their lyrics and we just relate to it so much. Their words touch us. And to take a phrase from Courtney from Two Men Ginger Keys YouTube channel, their words and voices coat us. I love that. But they are artists and they do write from the heart. And as artists, I just feel like you can't go day by day in years without actually experiencing life. But we have to remember they do write from experience and they do write from their thoughts. And we have to remember that. Just going back to Jungyoung's situation, he literally wrote an open letter in his music, a letter for help. Yes, we love these people, but again, as artists, they have to have that human experience. And we all know they're super humble. We as fans and armies have to be humble enough and level-minded to let them do that and grow. And that's why even if they do choose to take a break, I'm saying this to say that if BTS really does need a break, give it to them as fans. Some of them want to date, some of them want to get married. Let them.
Never in a million years!
Who are you to just be mad and to say, oh, I'm not going to support you because you're dating? Like, get out of here. Why? Because BTS is worldwide famous now. And for me, being a fan and just hearing a BTS pre-debut, they deserve it. They've done a hell of a lot. Even with their activism, BTS has done a lot. They've accomplished a lot. They're one of the K-pop groups that are blessed to have come as far as they did with all the haters they had since the beginning, and all of the people are still saying they don't deserve it.
You shouldn't go spreading your love around so easily like that, you stupid! You must be a dimwitted narcissist! You're incompetent! You're a vomiter! You're disgusting!
That's just wild to me. And if the netizens and the new fans and the anti-fans just want to write BTS off just because they want to find love, guess what, BTS? You still can do it regardless, because your fandom will still be here.
And there's nothing you girls can do about it.
No, as a matter of fact.
You will still have supporters. You can still travel around the world and people will come to your concert. Because a lot of people feel entitled to other people's lives just because of how they entertain you. Trust me, we've been blessed enough. And I don't want to see BTS being overworked to the point where they don't even enjoy performing.
As we speak, the curtain's rising is nearly upon us.
I don't think anyone wants to see BTS get to that point. And because they've come so far in the industry, and with all of the awards they've won, I'm sure they come across people who just want to use them. Use them for clout, recognition, views, and I've already seen it. You know what I mean? Even just some rude things, like when that one guy reporter said, he said something about Namjoon's English. His English is better than a lot of Americans. So I'm just like, what was the purpose of you even saying that? And I'm tired of these reporters trying these K-pop groups. Like, of course I know I'm talking about the BTS, but that one instance with Monster X, that blowed me.
No, we're making history today.
How are you making history today?
Yeah, today.
The first K-pop group, you know?
First K-pop group to play Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. That's why.
Did you hear that BTS got a Grammy nomination today?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Today?
Congratulations for them. Yeah, we're very proud of like Korean singers, and they're all friends, you know?
Disgusting! How could you do that?
If you knew how much these groups go through, if you knew all of the stress and hard work, don't compare these people. All of them are amazing artists. All of them are friends.
They're all friends, you know?
So I'm just like, stop trying to pin these people up against each other. Like Monster X didn't know all about BTS success. I know they're proud of them and they thank them. Just like I'm sure BTS thank all of the people who came before them, like Big Bang, Rain, SHINee, and just so many groups. 21, Yumi, Ray, Tiger JK, like... That's why I really wish that there were fans to interview them, or fans to just be with them while they're interviewed, just in case they get tried like how Monster X just got tried. I would have snatched that little white girl. I would have said something to her to check her.
Step off! Step off! You don't want none of this!
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be trying these boys like that. They're just trying really hard to make it still, you know what I mean? And just to continue to live their dreams. And even BTS message with love yourself, face yourself. This is a great message, especially for the youth. And I see BTS efforts and they're just doing amazing and wonderful work and having amazing results. But people do still find themselves going back to that depression state or just getting sad. And I just really wanted to have a conversation with Namjoon and just be like, but you also have to love your situation. Because the situation, no matter how much you love yourself, I mean, I'm talking about myself.
This is not about you!
You know, and just a situation can just kill all that. It could just keep digging deep down and just making you feel like you're going crazy. But again, that's why I really appreciate SHINee. I appreciate BTS because their lyrics are just beautiful and uplifting and helpful, and it expresses what I'm thinking. But I really do think they should get more involved with actual fans, whether it's the Korean artists themselves getting interviewed. I know they want that recognition from American media, but like even if they were to get interviewed by Dre or the Brits like Courtney and Jasmine, hell, even me, I feel like an interview with a seasoned fan would just be hilarious. It'll just be amazing. And on a side note, I personally want them to date. Especially the music we'll get after they get some cool, some bang bang, beat them up, some grind on me.
I know it's a tight fit in here, man.
Hey, boss, you're coming in.
With the blindfold on, you can't see anything, and then the earplugs help muffle any sound.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
You nasty pervert.
And I just feel like they'll just come back so refreshed and come back to their roots of hip-hop and R&B. For example, let me pull it up real quick. One of my favorite songs, my old school songs from BTS. Like, Rap Bun always had that flow. I mean, what they all had.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this?
I should have put it on the speaker, but here we go. Do you hear this? This just gave me an idea for an amazing video. Well, let me just pull another song up for y'all. Like, y'all about to trip. A lot of y'all probably already know what it is.
Oh, Senpai, I'd love to be with you here forever.
11, just like that, the greatest day of my life. I don't know if I can handle it.
If it sucks, then we're playing a penalty game.
You want to do a two-step with me? Like, this whole song goes off. Like, when I first heard this back in the day, I was like, what? Red Monster.
Do you hear the beat in the background? Do you hear the beat in the background? Like, for the older people out there, or people in general who listen to older hip hop and R&B, like those notes and those beats. Like, let me go back. Right here. But that's all I had to say. I hope I made sense, because I was literally just rambling. But this new idea for a new video, like, I just can't wait to do that. Let me know what you guys think about what I said. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, how do you feel? If they do disband, I'm still gonna be messed up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And until next time, it's been your girl Charity. Bye. Thursday. They got some cutting last night.